Is anybody there?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
If you're in Los Angeles, we got a very special treat for you. Our final evening of Bleak Creek Conversations, which is on Sunday, November 3rd. We're gonna bring the whole Mythical Crew out to the show, including Chef Josh, Stevie, Cotton Candy Randy, and more. So come say hello and see us talk about the book live. And remember, you get the book free as part of your ticket. Very few seats are left, so go get it right now at bleakcreek.com.
Bleakcreek.com. On to today. People, are they there? I mean, sure, your friends say they're always there for you, but are they really? Or is that just another empty, meaningless saying like, weird weather we're having and I love you?
Well, to hone our skills at identifying if we're truly alone, we invented a game. It's time for Is Anybody There?
Behold, the walls which may or may not be hiding someone, and if someone is there, man, I hope I guess it right because Rhett always tries to win all the games and be a cool guy, but not this time. This is my time. Link is the #1 cool guy. Zone.
I feel a little attacked.
All right.
Okay, this game is
simple, right?
just as simple as it sounds. Someone may or may not be behind these walls. It's up to us to determine that using the help of an arsenal of hearing aids.
These are tools designed to elicit noises from someone if someone is actually not no one.
We can purchase these hearing aids with a little something we like to call holla dollars.
Holla!
We're gonna each start with $1,000 holla dollars, and if we guess right, we win some back. If we guess wrong, we get nothing. And if we both guess right, we split the winnings. Of course, the goal is to have the most holla dollars at the end, because if you lose, you have to play a punishment game called Marco Solo on our Instagram. Let's do this. Okay, so either somebody is there or somebody's not there. You know that, we don't.
And for the first round, there's $250 holla dollars up for grabs, and we can spend our money on one of the following hearing aids. We can spend $100 to pay David to come through that black curtain in the back and blow a handful of pepper in the person's face. We can spend $200 to rub peanut butter on their feet and let a dog lick it, or pony up $300 to pour water and ice on them.
And to stop us from sound mooching off of each other's turns, the other player will be wearing soundproof headphones. And Link, since you are wearing more denim today, you can start us off.
Okay, well, you know I'm a peanut butter man, and I think that's a steal. $200 for a dog to lick somebody's feet, so I'm choosing that one.
Okay, so I've got to choose between $100 for pepper face. Wow. I'd learn a lot by having someone pouring a bucket of water and ice on them, but I'd spend $300 to learn that lesson and then only get $250 back. I went to engineering school for 4.5 years. The math doesn't work out on that, so I'm gonna go with pepper blowing.
Okay, Rhett, put on your headphones.
All right, David. Now that Rhett can't hear, David, come on out and apply the peanut butter to somebody or nobody. First of all, David is very quiet. I can't even hear him. Is peanut butter being applied? I guess it's a pretty silent action. I don't even hear a dog. Is anybody there? It's feeling like nobody's there. Or everybody's really quiet. No licking sounds?
Okay, time's up.
I just started hearing something. All right, dang it.
Link, please put on your headphones.
Okay, let me turn these up.
That music is awful.
Okay, Rhett, Link's hearing aid has already been applied, so it's time for yours. All right, that concludes your hearing aid.
All right, saw the green light. Rhett, did you learn anything?
No, I'm not gonna say what I learned.
So either somebody's there or nobody's there. We got our paddles to indicate. I will say that I learned a lot.
All right, so lock in your paddles to what you think.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna count to 3, and you guys can open your windows to see if anybody's there.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm gonna count down from 3, just to be specific,
Okay, all right.
3, 2, 1.
There's somebody there!
I'm here.
You said nobody? I said
So
nobody.
quiet.
You're not allergic to pepper?
No.
And what? You
Absolutely. I'm gonna push you like my feet. It's fine.
didn't even giggle,
There's
man.
no giggling.
Well, I kind of laughed silently, just like I.
Man,
did in the
you're an
You
impervious.
failed us.
Hey, and you're wearing safety goggles.
I did, yeah.
Okay, well that's 1 point for you, I guess.
Is that how this works? Okay, Link, because you're currently losing, you will go first again on this round, which is worth $450 dollars. And just so we don't get too irritable trying to guess, the hearing aids we can pick from this round are for $150. That person can be tickled with a feather. For $250, the person who may or may not be there can have their finger stuck in a mouse trap that will then presumably be released on them. And for $400, they're gonna have a strip of leg hair waxed.
Do they have leg hair? Do they
don't
have?
know.
Are they they? Okay.
If they're they may have leg hair.
But if they don't,
they may not
That's a
be
lot
there.
of money to spend on waxing nothing. I'm gonna spend $250 on the mouse trap.
I don't think I'm gonna learn anything for 150 bucks. 400 is a lot to spend, but I'm going to spend $400 to have some leg hair waxed.
If there is leg hair.
Right.
If there's a leg, if there's a body.
If there's leg there, the leg hair will be there.
All right, headphone up, because I'm listening first.
All right, David, go ahead.
A big bang. Okay. I presume that was a mouse trap, trapping nothing, which sounds very exciting. I'm sure you were entertained.
All right, your hearing aid has been completed. Please put on your headphones.
No response.
Okay. So I guess I need to have the person who's there or not there have their leg hair there waxed.
And what he means is, David, please come out.
There's definitely something happening. There's definitely something's being prepared. It could just be David just doing it in the air to no one. I wouldn't know. Okay. Sounds like he's placing it on something. I didn't even hear a gasp.
Okay, your hearing aid has been completed.
What?
Okay.
What?
All right,
What? No.
Doesn't sound like you learned anything, Rhett. Did you learn something?
I learned that David knows how to like unpack a waxing strip.
Oh, you don't think anybody was waxed, huh?
Hey, but I may have learned other things. I'm just saying that I at least learned that. Who knows what I'm trying to communicate to you, Link?
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't hear anything.
All right, Rhett, take your paddle out.
Actually, when I was listening in these headphones, the only thing I heard was lyrics including, "Gather your friends and family so that I can spit and pee on your grave."
Yeah.
I did hear that.
I'm really liking this one, this music.
All right.
All right, your answer's locked in.
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna open your windows in 3, 2, 1.
Is anybody there? Nobody!
Nobody! How exciting is it that nobody's there?
I know.
I love this game!
Okay, I'm in the lead, Rhett, so you get to choose first for this final round where there are $650 hollered dollars up for grabs. Coincidentally, that is 2 million screaming shekels, if you're interested.
Interesting to know. Okay, the hearing aids we could choose from for this round are for $200. We can have the person be forced to swallow a drop of echinacea oil. For $300, eggs will be thrown at them. And for $500, they will be shocked with a stun cane.
Stun cane. All right, you get to choose first, so.
Okay, I mean, I think you're gonna learn a whole lot with spending $500 on the stun cane, but I'm losing. I just don't think I can afford to do that. I have to have an opportunity to win, so I'm going with throw eggs at the person.
What does echinacea oil do to them?
It will cure them of a cold, and they will stop sniffing.
I'm gonna drop the 500 because I want someone to be stunned.
All right.
I'm hearing two noises. What is that first? Is that it?
Your hearing aid is complete.
What? It was that the sound of an egg hitting someone and then hitting the ground?
Okay.
Oh, Rhett, put on your...
Oh,
Okay, all right.
I didn't see that egg hit right there. So that egg that I can see, did that bounce off of somebody? Or was that just a really bad toss? All right, David, stun somebody. David, can you... Yeah, keep stunning them. Well, if somebody is there, they are impervious to torture. Hit them again, David.
No.
All right, that was a big stun.
All right, so both of the
No
hearing
way.
aids have been completed.
There's no way by
What are you guys thinking?
I'm afraid to say anything at this point. I mean, I can actually see some egg splatter leaking out into the area in front of me, but that doesn't tell me anything.
It tells me that it bounced off of somebody.
Well,
All right, Rhett, paddle.
turns out I don't know what the sound of an egg bouncing off someone it sounds like.
Wait, lock your answers. Link, I see your hand on that window. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Is anybody there?
Yes!
What the crap?
Alex Punch!
You don't work here anymore.
Yeah, really awesome to be back too.
You got stunned? We brought Alex back to get stunned. Did we even pay
I
you?
wonder why no one else would do this one, huh, guys? It's
Hold on,
so
was that the
weird.
sound of an egg hitting on your head?
Yeah, David bounced it and then it hit off.
And it didn't break.
No, pretty
Hey.
good. Hard head.
Hey,
Good to see
I'm
you.
sorry. Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Stun him again. Stun him. I got him. Stun him again.
I was really unhappy when you said again. I was not happy about that at all. I was like,
stunned you
come on.
twice?
Yeah, you heard him. He was going.
How's life?
Yeah, not so great right now.
Well, I think the long and short of it is that you guessed wrong. Because
Of course I did. You made no noise when getting stunned.
David had a real weird look on his face when he was doing that stun cam.
I mean, this says a lot about how you were able to work here as long as you did.
Yeah, I know. Listen, it's a good training ground for whatever this is.
Okay, that means I win. Link, you lose, so you have to play Marco Solo on Instagram.
Not much has changed.
All right. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
Now you say you know what time.
You know what time it is.
You finally got to do it.
Yeah, I did it.
Now that you're not an employee.
Yeah, that just took that.
Is that where David Hill learned his miming techniques?
Sir Pickles, yeah.
Okay, click the top link to watch us guess if anybody is in a series of stock photos. We can't get enough of this.
Let's bring Alex out for that.
Yeah, and give Mythical more.
To find out where the wheel of mythicality is gonna land.
Attention Mythical Society members, you can now re-up or replace select items through a special password protected page on mythical.com.